Okay. Um, this is worksheet number 11. And here we're working with Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem states that in all right triangles, the legs, we'll name them A and B, the legs of the right angle, and the hypotenuse, the sum of the squares of the legs will always equal the square of the hypotenuse. So this is a leg, this is a leg, this is hypotenuse. So we have y squared plus 10 squared equals 13 squared. So y squared plus 100 equals 169. We'll minus 100 minus 100, and we get y squared equals 69. Is it 69 or 196? I think it's 69. 13 squared. 169. Good. So the square root is 69. So we're going to take the square root plus minus the square root of 69 is going to give us approximately, we have y equals plus or minus approximately 8.3. And because it's distance, we know that we are not going to include the negative value. So it's just going to be approximately, let's use the approximate sign, approximately 8.3. If you wanted to be exact, the exact way is you take the square root of 69 and you see if there's any perfect squares in there. So perfect squares are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, and 81. So there's no factor. 9 doesn't go into 69, 4 doesn't go into 69, 16 doesn't, 25. So this cannot be broken down. So if you want an exact value, you would say the square root of 69, or if you want an approximate value. And does it say? It doesn't say to round, so we'll use an approximate value. Again, the legs, sum of the squares of the legs will be equal to the square of the hypotenuse. X squared plus 64 equals, what is 17? 17 is going to be, what is it, 366? No. 369? No. 349? 289, not even close. 289 minus 64 minus 64. You get x squared equals 225. I know that's a perfect, yeah. So take the square root, and square root of 225 gives you 15. So x equals plus or minus 15, and my solution is just going to be x equals 15. So that was a perfect square. Now we're looking for the hypotenuse. So we're given both of the legs equals the hypotenuse squared, 16. That's 196, I'm pretty sure. 16 squared. 256, not even close. Oh, 14 is 196, sorry. 256. 63. 63 squared is a huge number. 3,969. And we'll add the 256 to that and get 4,225 equals the hypotenuse squared. Take the square root. Square root 4225 plus or minus r squared. R squared, it gives us plus or minus 65 equals r. So r equals positive 65. The leg plus 1.2 squared is going to equal 2 squared. R squared plus 1.44, because 1.2 is just like 12, and 12 squared is 144, equals 4 minus 1.44 minus 1.44. R squared equals, that's going to give us 2.56. And then we'll take the square root, plus or minus square root of 2.56. I think 2.56 is a perfect square. Yeah, 16, right? So R equals plus or minus 1.6. So my R value is going to be 1.6. Same thing, x squared plus 20 squared equals 29 squared. X squared plus 400 equals, oh, that's going to be 481? Nah, that's too easy. 29 squared. 841. 841. 29 squared. 841. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because 30 squared is 900, so hello. That's kind of silly. It's exponential, so that growth is going to be exponential. Gives us 359. I think that's correct. 359 square root of x squared plus or minus square root of 359 minus 400. What? 841. Oh, whoops. I can borrow. I didn't need to borrow. Sorry. Mr. Mac did some bad math there. Really bad math. 441, which is a perfect square. And 441, because it reverses 144, so it's 21. X equals plus or minus 21. That is one of the few that are reversible. So x equals 21. B squared plus 24 squared equals 25 squared. B squared plus, don't know if we've done 24 already. 24 squared gives us 576 equals, what's that, 575? 625, I bet. 625. 25 squared, 625. Minus 576 minus 576. B squared equals minus 576. 49. That's a nice one. Square root of b squared equals plus or minus square root of 49. B equals plus or minus 7. So B equals 7. That's it. That's how fun and easy that one is. Gotta like that efficiency. Pretty straightforward.